UK, we do not have AC.
Don't know anyone in the States that has this. If you had this in the States, I would think you're super fancy.
The aircon, I think even if we had it like in my house in the UK, we would never use it. Hello. Hi, I'm Lauren from the UK.
Hi, I'm Callie from the USA.
We have a lot of fences.
Not everyone in the States has a fence.
You guys have attic, right?
Sometimes. Not everyone, but some people do. They have the like pull down thing with the ladder.
Garage. Some houses just don't have them.
Really?
Yeah.
What if when the weather is bad?
Your car just gets wet or
People in the States, you almost always have a garage. Some people have 2 or 3 car garages, which is crazy. People will also turn that into a fun space sometimes. My family, they have a nice garage, like a 2-car garage. They do park their car in there in the winter, but they also have room for like dartboard and a little bar. They keep it heated so we can go out there and party a bit.
Do you guys have conservatories? Conservatory.
What is that? It sounds like, is that like a greenhouse thing?
It's like a greenhouse, but it's in your house.
Okay.
So it's like usually attached to the living room and it's like a greenhouse, but usually people will use it as a place to just kind of sit.
That's on people's houses?
Yeah.
That's gorgeous. Whoa, is that common?
So this is super common actually.
Whoa! Yeah. Don't know anyone in the States that has this. I feel like if you had this in the States, I would think you're super fancy.
Really? Most people just use it as like a place to sit and gather. It's so cold in the UK. This actually is like warm.
Okay.
So in the summer people will sit and it's also like connected to the garden. So it would also maybe be the way to the garden in most houses. So in the UK, the average house size is 900 square feet.
I'm trying to envision like how big that would be.
It's not huge, but it's not, you know, tiny.
In the US, the average is 1,600 square feet.
Wow.
Larger.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like 1.5 times. Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
I think, like you said before, we just have so much land. Typical to have larger houses in the States.
And like, I feel like if you envision Texas and all of that land and those gigantic houses, which are so cheap, in my opinion, like, wow.
I think the Texas houses are just like another level.
From before, like the semi-detached and the terrace houses would have a living room, a kitchen, 2 or 3 bedrooms, and a bathroom, and maybe a downstairs toilet. I'm thinking back to my university house, And then like the detached houses may have 3 or 4 bedrooms, maybe like 1 or 2 bathrooms, obviously like a larger living room and kitchen. So I don't even know how many rooms that is.
Yeah.
A lot.
I think it's a little bit similar in the States, maybe 3 or 4 bedrooms even. Large living room. Sometimes we have a kitchen in a separate dining room. Do you have that in the UK sometimes?
Yeah, it just depends on the size of the house, honestly.
It varies probably a lot. Same in the States, but I would say it's quite common to have a separate kitchen and a dining room. Some kind of utility room where you do your laundry, and then maybe 2 bathrooms, I would say is common. Nowadays, most people have at least 2. Yeah, some places might still have 1. I think 2 is quite common. Yeah, maybe 1 at least with a, 1.5 baths.
Yeah.
We say like 1.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 with the bathtub, 1 where it's just like the toilet.
We call it a downstairs toilet. In the UK, we do not have AC. It does not get hot enough, like especially not where I live up in the north. It is not hot. I know when we had the heat wave, I was dying.
Yeah.
And I actually was in an attic room back then. In my student days, I was boiling to death, and I had a tiny window. But usually we will just open the window to get a breeze.
What if there's no breeze?
Yeah, if there's no breeze, we have fans, just like the standing kind of fan, and that's it. We just melt, I guess.
Gosh. gosh. How long would that last if you have like some heat wave?
The heat wave
summer?
can be like 1 to 2 weeks.
Okay.
And growing up, there was never a heat wave really. It's just like over the past few years.
Is it common at all in Europe, do you know? I went to like Sweden, in Norway, and Finland, and I was shocked by that too, because we went in the middle of summer and we were hot. Even though it's not known for having hot weather, even in public places sometimes, like public transportation, on the subway, we had all of our luggage and we were just like sweating.
They don't have it on the London Underground. Usually we just open the kind of like window that connects the carts, and then the breeze from the train kind of like is what cools people down. It just doesn't really exist.
Really?
Yeah, so I think like European people just kind of try to deal with the heat if it is hot.
In the US, I think a lot of people would have an AC. A lot of times you'll just have the unit that you know, put in the window kind of thing. We also use fans. Every household is different, but I'm sure even in the like more southern states, it's even more common. We also have the ceiling fans.
Yeah, those things freak me out. I'm like, they're gonna fall on my head and crush me.
Yeah, those are kind of scary, but they do help like keep the house ventilated, so that's nice. We'll have the ceiling fans, sometimes some standing fans, and then also the AC. Got the bases covered.
Must be nice.
Yeah, right.
The washing machine in the UK, yeah, it usually looks like the one on the right. Yeah, they're not usually together if we even do have a dryer. I think it's not too common to have a dryer in the UK. I may just be talking from personal experience, but we don't have a dryer at home, like a tumble, we call it a tumble dryer.
Okay.
Mainly for like environmental reasons. And we don't use it, we just hang up our washing on the clothing, like the washing line.
Yeah.
Or we have like one of those kind of looks like a spider's web, like this kind of shape, and then we just hang it and it spins in the breeze.
Like out in your garden or something? Okay.
Because the tumble dryers, they're expensive in the UK as well. My uni house had a 2-in-1, but the dryer was not good at all, so I just didn't use it.
Okay. Do you ever hang your stuff inside?
Okay, I would use like a clothing like rack, like a clothes horse sometimes. Obviously if it rains a lot.
Yeah.
They're good.
It's like a high tech, like
it doesn't spin by itself. It's just like in the wind.
Yeah,
it's good. These dryers, I'm kind of jealous.
I do kind of love the dryers. I know they're bad for the environment, like you said, but there's something about putting your blankets or your sweaters and your socks in the dryer, and like, oh, it's so cozy in the winter time. It's very common in the U.S. Most people have a washer and a dryer.
Yeah, it must be nice.
I don't have the patience maybe to hang everything up
it is quite, if it suddenly starts to rain, which it loves to do in the UK, you have to run outside and then collect everything. Yeah, it's annoying. So the plug sockets in the UK are the 3-pronged, is it called a prong? I don't know, a 3-pronged socket. Usually like 230 volts.
Okay.
I am pretty sure majority, if not all of them, have a switch, like to actually turn on the plug.
What?
Yeah, so they're not just like open, they have like an actual switch.
Every outlet
I'm like thinking, and I'm pretty sure all of them did.
That's so convenient. I love that. Yeah, we have a 3-prong also, but you can tell it's a different kind. I've never seen anybody with the switch.
And also, is it always like 2 outlets in one?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen just a single one like that. It's always the double.
And it's always vertical?
Yeah.
We have like either one, or if we have 2, they're usually side by side like this, rather than like this.
Oh, okay.
Most people just use extension cables. Yeah. Today was interesting.
Yeah.
We do have a lot of differences like in the house.
I know. A lot of things I didn't think about. I guess the switch one was kind of, I really like that.
Yeah, it's good actually being able to just like switch it on and off from the wall.
So I feel like in the States we just keep, a lot of people just keep their stuff plugged in constantly, right? So I kind of like that you can just like switch it off. That's quite nice.
The aircon, I think even if we had it like in my house in the UK, we would never use it because we just have like so many windows and doors, and usually it's fine. And well, right now in the UK, I live like in the Midlands and it does not get hot. Yeah, maybe during that heat wave, it would have been fantastic. But I mean, I dealt with it and I survived. So today we talked about differences in UK and US houses.
listeners. If you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. We'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.